welcome back. So this is a slightly different video than usual. Last Friday, the 14th, Disney Dreamlight Valley was at D23 and they had a 45-minute slot about Dreamlight Valley and they had released a bunch of goodies. So we are going to go through all of those goodies and my thoughts and opinions on them, and you could kind of see two of those right now. But what we're going to do first is we're actually going to watch the last few minutes of the showcase where they kind of show the things to come per se. So
okay, I think it's time. I think we should dive into a few of the surprises that we have for the rest of the year. Are we ready? The first one is coming sooner than you think, as next week we will be celebrating the anniversary of two absolute icons.
So this is actually talking about August 19th. That's the date she's talking about, because again, reminder, this was on Friday the 14th. So she is talking about the 19th.
In the Disney family. Let's take a look. I mean, are we kidding? Whoa.
Let's go.
All right. Next up, we'll get into the future. Maybe Riley, you want to tell us a bit about that?
I know things. I am so excited today to talk about the final two updates of the year. First, with our big Halloween update that's coming up. We are going to be bringing Oogie Boogie to the Valley. Yes, that's right. So we are going to be, more like he's going to be letting himself into your valley and causing all sorts of trouble. We're going to do this in a brand new 6-week event with one new quest each week leading up to Halloween, with lots of new Halloween themed and Nightmare Before Christmas themed prizes and maybe a little surprises along the way. So stay tuned for that one. And then for the final update of the year, I am so excited to finally say that we are bringing Lilo from Disney's Lilo and Stitch to the game.
Stitch is gonna have
That's exactly how I felt. My heart is exploding right now. Thank you for reacting along with me. Yeah, we are so excited to be able to reunite Lilo and Stitch, BFFs, just in time for the holiday season. It's going to be heartfelt. It's going to be a little Stitch chaotic. It's going to be so much fun. And I can't wait for you to see what our team's been working on.
I know she's been one of our top requested characters, so we're very excited for this one.
Duh.
And of course, for our last reveal, Josh, you want to set the scene?
All right, so we knew we couldn't leave D23 without giving you a little bit of a peek at what we're working on for our next expansion.
And they don't mean big.
So
they mean
without further
bit.
ado, why don't we dive right in?
Yes, sir, Reba. So if you remember, this is the scene that we saw the last update. We're mermaids! Mermaids! Keepsake Sea coming soon, but there's more!
Not all treasure is silver and gold.
It basically looks like...
That's right. We are getting Captain Jack Sparrow. So, I cannot... Okay, so we have to dive right in. First things first, I want to dive into the update that is coming on the 19th. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more of a, Lizzie McGuire girl rather than a Hannah Montana. Do I hate Hannah Montana? No, the movies are good. Never really got into the show though. I got more into the Lizzie McGuire show. So I really no, I'm still looking forward to all the aesthetics that they're bringing for both things. But more so Lizzie McGuire. Some people keep saying, like, this aesthetic outfit here is more Taylor Swift, but it is giving me, if you go back to the Hannah Montana movie when she's in her hometown and is disguised, that kind of gives, what it's giving me, is it a little Taylor Swift-esque? Sure. Of course it looks like that. I do not hate the hair. I actually really like the hair. I do also want to point out that with this outfit, they do have a little microphone. I don't hate the hair, but I hope it's not attached to the hair. I hope it's like a hat accessory, to say the least. So, but I'm excited for all of this. So, in the time that I'm actually recording this video, this is actually tomorrow's update that's coming. So, if you look at this though, look, this is new. We have, I think this is the Rapunzel or Coco guitar. I'm not quite sure. All of this right here is old. This suitcase / closet is new. The Hannah Montana shoe is new. These glass shelves with all these accessories is new. Obviously the outfits are new too and the hairstyle. So we just hope that they are kind to us in the shop and they're not, super expensive and they don't release all at once because we're all going to be broke. But then also I just noticed that this HM Hannah Montana door is also new. But if you look at this and through the little teasers, the new stage setup is some of the Star Pass stuff that we're looking for, but this little like DJ floor looking thing that goes, I forgot the word is, but it's like, it goes up with the beats of the music, that I know is coming with this, so that's new too. So overall, I don't hate it. I'm actually excited for this because it's cute. It is our first like official, like, I don't want to say non-Disney, but it's like non-cartoon, like update. We've never really had like a live Disney person enter the game per se. So it's actually going to be kind of interesting, to say the least. So we're looking forward to that. And you guys will just have to watch and see what I am able to get my hands on, to say the least. So that is the first thing. The second thing that I do want to mention is the next DLC, which unfortunately we gotta look at this lovely little commercial. I do apologize for that. So we knew it was some sort of underwater scene. We just didn't know the extent of underwater. Were we gonna be having Atlantis? Some people thought maybe air bubbles, like as a hat. And then you go into this city and then there you go. Some people did think mermaids. I didn't really think that was going to be the case. I thought it was going to be a long shot. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big mermaid person, but it is what it is. I'm not going to, hate on the mermaids. So when they did talk about this, though, in the showcase, if you watch the whole 45 minutes, which I'll link it in the description below, if you watch the showcase, they did still hint about Atlantis. Now, here's the thing about all the DLCs. Every single DLC has given out, like a 3-character minimum, like, in every DLC. So if you look here, like when we got Thrift in Time, we got Gaston and Rapunzel and Eve. Okay, we got those 3 characters. When we've got Storybook Vale, we got Merida. Well, actually, we got 4 in Storybook Vale, if I think about it. Because we got Flynn Rider, Merida, and we got Hades and Maleficent. But Maleficent was kind of like the bad guy. We also got Aurora. But that's like, yeah, so it's a little different, but we got a whole, like here, we got a whole bunch of things, but they were kind of part of the storyline. Then when we got Wish Blossom Ranch, we got Snow White, we got Cruella, and Tigger. Again, well, and Tinkerbell, so 4. So we get 3 to 4 new characters with every DLC. Now, this is an adventure pack, the Honeyglow Woods one. They gave us also 3 though. Eeyore, Piglet, and Winnie the Pooh. So the expectation is with this Keepsake C that 1, we are going to have some sort of Atlantis character, preferably Milo. We have Milo's outfit. Why on earth would we not get Milo when we're talking about something Atlantis that's under the sea? Like, come on now. So, when you watch this, obviously, mermaids are involved. Now, if you think back to the previous DLCs, the last DLC, Honeyglow Woods, we got beekeeping, right? We got beekeeping. And then in Wish Blossom Ranch, we got our horses. In Storybook Vale, our new thing was snitbit catching. And in A Rift in Time, we've got time bending, which if you watch my last video is mwah, beautiful. Okay, so every single DLC, something new has come along. So obviously, the mermaid tail / outfit / skill, I don't really know what to call it quite yet, that is going to be the new skill, per se. At least that's what I'm assuming. But then, I'm going to turn the volume up here. Listen.
Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate.
Oh my god, when I tell you, I heard that, I lost my marbles, because again, this is another Disney character that's not a cartoon that is played by a human actress, or actor, sorry. And it's a big deal because it's Jack Sparrow. Who does not want Jack Sparrow to come to the game? Like, honestly. He is amazing. He is fantastic. Now, we do have this treasure chest. This hat is a little different. We don't have that. So that is new, per se. But I do have to say, like I said, I think that this is going to be beautiful. I think this is going to go very well when it comes to the rest of the year. Now, if our theory is correct when it comes to Keepsake C, Milo and Johnny Depp's oh my god, Sparrow, Jack Sparrow, that leaves room for either 1 to 2 more characters arriving, and that could be a villain. And so some people actually thought it wasn't going to be Jack Sparrow. Some people thought it was going to be Captain Hook, because we have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Who's missing? Captain Hook. Duh. So, needless to say, it was... I honestly thought we were going to get Captain Hook. I'm not going to lie. I really, really did think that was what was coming. So, just kind of, you know, thinking ahead, this is going to... So, usually, these come out in November. So, it does say October here. But in October, they are going to give us everything that we need to know about the upcoming DLC at their show, their, you know, specific showcase, kind of like the one they did in I think it was May or June, about the rest of the summer with Wreck-It Ralph. So again, there is still a lot of unknowns, but a DLC that you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to be receiving. Last thing we have to address is the last 2 free updates. If you go back and think, the last, if my memory serves me correctly, the last free update was Ralph, and then before that was Pocahontas. Why do I feel? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's wrong. I could be wrong. But anyway, so with that, each come with like a star path of their own. So if you did the math, this current star path that we are on, it should end like the last week or so of October. Oh, I lied. It wasn't Pocahontas. I'm silly. That was Hercules and Phil. So it was... I already forgot it. Oh my gosh. It was Ralph. Then it was... Oh my god. Oh, yeah, it was Ralph. Well, I guess I'm getting lost because Winnie the Pooh was in there. But then it was Hercules and Phil, and then it was Pocahontas, and then we got Lady and the Tramp. So with that being said, we, with Lady and the Tramp, you can't have one without the other. When it comes to Pocahontas, we got Pocahontas and Miko. We found Miko, which... love him to pieces. And then we were able to purchase Percy as a companion. So those are the extra pieces for that. When it got Hercules, we were able to get Phil as well. And then when we got Ralph, it was just kind of Ralph. But we already had Vanellope, so it wasn't really like we were filling in the missing piece. When it comes to Oogie Boogie, we already have Jack and Sally. So... the confusion might be because of the Star Path ending right when it does. The last week of this Oogie Boogie Halloween Star Path is going to be the week of Halloween. It should be that Wednesday. So it will lead up to Halloween, and we don't know if it's going to give us... maybe an extra character. As you guys saw in my last couple videos, I pounced on all the Halloween stuff. Now, am I able to get certain Halloween things this week from the premium shop? No. But that's okay, because with this coming up, it might come up again. You never know. So, it's still a lot going on here, but Oogie Boogie, I have his outfit. Love it to pieces. You see that in the little description. But Oogie Boogie is the perfect way to get ready for Halloween. I love it. And after... well, yeah, right? Yeah. So once this is over, this Star Path is over, it should be another Star Path in between Oogie Boogie and Lilo. It may not give us a character per se. There's just too much time in between. I could be wrong. My math could be off. But there should be a Star Path in between, or they could be a Star Path with Lilo beforehand. I don't know. Either way, there should be another Star Path, and then Lilo, it sounds like, is a holiday Christmas thing going on. But we have a lot to look forward to, a lot of good things to look forward to when it comes to the end of 2026, when it comes to Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you are interested in watching the whole 45-minute showcase video, everything I showed you up to before I hit play in the beginning of the video, everything before that kind of talks through about what Dreamlight Valley is like, how everybody, uses it, plays it, what's the purpose of it, things like that. And, I sat through all of it, and it was good. I liked it. It was just nice to see the perspective of the people that you usually see in those update videos about the game and things like that. So it's a very exciting time, as you can see. So, with that, I do want to give you guys an update on my lovely glitch, so bear with me here. Alright, so we are back to the game. Please make sure that you, when you play, you're looking at the sidebar here. Obviously, we got Coda. There is a bonus gift available in this shop this time, and that lake dot placement issue, kind of being aware that they are aware of the situation, and that you just pay attention to what you're doing, so that way it doesn't get stuck for you, and then your game gets ruined and crashes and everybody cries. So I did want to show you a couple of things, because starting I think already, if not tomorrow, because it is a reset date tomorrow because it's Wednesday, we have a new Floating Islands festival starting. So I'll show you that. So our current event was the Summer Sizzle event. lovely marshmallows, and this is that lake dock that they're talking about. There is that Neverland, like, water lake kit, and if you put this on there, it gets stuck, and there's just a whole bunch of bugs and issues. So as you can see, I was able to complete all the tasks and claim everything. So this is actually over in 54 minutes from now. The Floating Park Festival is the next big event. All these lovely little items that I'll be able to unlock starts also at that same time. So something magical is floating above Dreamlight Valley this season, and that's the Park Floating Festival. Figment, if you haven't noticed. They are unlocking 2 puzzles, and then another 2 puzzles, and then another 2 puzzles. So you can kind of see it's going to be a 2-week event. Yeah. So Starpath is coming on strong. We've got 34 days left of that Starpath. I am close to getting a little bit of everything. I'm still pretty behind on all the good stuff, but it's coming along. It's really coming along. But yeah, so a lot going on in today's shop. Obviously, my moonstones are pretty low, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to purchase certain things that I would like. But there is hope, because the recommended section keeps giving me my Halloween stuff, which is great. Haunted Gazebo, I'm not a huge fan. I did really, really want the Halloween celebration set. I really wanted that. I might try to knock out some Starpath stuff so I can get 400 more moonstones just to get this. Some motifs from, both bundles. The potion, there's that potion, how do you say, like a set, I guess. There's like a little market stand. There's a potion brewing house, the witch cottage. This is the other item I really, really wanted. And, unfortunately, it is super expensive. And, I could, if I really wanted to, because it's more than both these houses. It's kind of surprising. I don't want to let this house go, honestly, because I don't think I'll ever see it again. But I have the Jungle Mystery Kit, and this would be, goes with it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know exactly what will happen, but everything is going to reset tomorrow, so yeah. With that being said, thanks for watching, and watch the next video coming out for the weekly update when it comes to the Floating Island Festival, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.